I'm not going to come on here and say I'm never going to buy that bag. I never say never. I'm not saying that I wouldn't buy it pre-loved. I'm not saying that I won't decide to sell all of the stuff I spoke to you about earlier and then decide to put that money towards the Constance. I'm just saying right now, at the moment, I wouldn't go for it. Hey everyone, happy midweek. I hope you're all having a really good week. And I was thinking about what video to do, and to be honest, there's two things on my mind right now when it comes to luxury. I know, first world problems, but there are two things on my mind. The first one is the HERMES Constance, and whether I feel like I'm backing out of it, you know, so I'm going to talk to you about that and about kind of my logic behind it. And not that I've been offered it, but I honestly think if I was offered it this week, I would be in a conundrum, and I just need to tell you all about it and actually get your thoughts on it too. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about are just things at the moment I really want to buy, and why my desire to buy things clashes with the whole reason why I possibly don't want the Constance, at least right now. Anyway, so let me start off with what I want to buy, and then we can talk about the Constance. I always have like a wish list of, you know, I think most of us, there's always something we want. I know for some of you there's not, and you're really satisfied, and that is perfect. And for the most part, I'm very happy with my collection. I am going to be selling a lot off very soon though, because I've got things I'm not using. So keep watching if there's something I own that you're interested in, because it might well be something that I decide to sell. So, and I'm gonna sell, I don't know how I'm gonna sell it just yet, but bear with me. I'll do a video on it, and I'll also put it on my Instagram stories. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me over there, and that's normally where I kind of make updates and let you know things. So here's some of the things that I really want to buy. The first thing is from Idyl. Now, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite Idyl pieces. Because I am a massive fan of this brand, and I have been since, I think it must have been 2020 or 2021 when I first discovered them. So all of their stuff is 14 karat gold, lab grown diamonds, and I always have their earrings on. And you know what, you know what they've got that I've really had my eye on, and it's basically, they have these amazing necklaces and bracelets in addition to their earrings, and I love the edginess of their stuff. I love their earrings, they look classy. Like, in my opinion, sometimes if you have lots of piercings, it doesn't always look that classy, and I think it really depends on the kind of earrings that you choose to wear as to the vibe that you can give out. But with Idyl pieces, they're very elegant, but they're modern, and that's what I like about them. So they have got a couple of bracelets that I have got my eye on, and the first one, this is like my ultimate, is this. And it's one where you get 3 bracelets in one. And I'm tempted by it because I love the design, I love the look. I really want a bracelet that I don't have to take off, and because their stuff's 14 karat gold solid and genuine lab grown diamonds, I can wear it in the shower. I never have to remove this. I can put it on once and that's it, that's me done. And that's really what I'm after. I'm after not costume jewellery, I want something quality, and so this is something I'm really tempted by. And there is also this other one, which is, I think it's called Glow, and I like it because I actually have the matching earrings that go with it, where you've got the 4 in a diamond shape. You've got 4 diamonds that are in a diamond shape, and I really like that as well. I'm just not sure. I think if I could go for anything, I'd go for the one that's got the 3 chains on it. I think that would be what I would go with. I'll link to that below if you're interested. I actually do have, this isn't an ad, they haven't asked me to talk about them, but they have given me a coupon code which gets you a discount. So if there's anything that you've ever liked on there but you want to make a bit of a saving, I will put that code below. And I will say I have worked with Idyl before, but this is not, they haven't asked me to talk about them. This is like me just being honest, and I love their stuff. It's really beautiful. And as you can see, I wear it all the time. So I really, really do rate them. And that's the first thing that I'm really tempted by this year. It's on my mind. I'm really, really tempted. Okay, the next thing is from Fendi. And actually, I shouldn't, but I think I'm going to buy this tomorrow because I've got a meeting in central London tomorrow. And after that, I've got a little bit of time that I can kill because I don't have another meeting I need to go to. And I'm on top of all my work at the moment. And so I text my salesperson in Fendi and Harrods. And by the way, Fendi and Harrods, they are so nice. Go to the, well, they're nice on ground floor as well, but go to the first floor, Fendi and Harrods. They are just, I just love them. They're like a family. And when you go in, the way I always describe them is it doesn't matter if you don't buy anything. They're there to have a chat as well as like be in sales. And it's really obvious. You can really tell that there's a genuine sense of caring there, as opposed to it just being a purely commercial relationship. And of course, you know, I get it. When you go into these places, people need to earn a living. They're there to sell stuff. But I do think as a customer, when a brand is nice to me, it keeps me going back. It keeps me spending. When a brand is not so nice, it makes you think, well, I'm not going to go back to you again. That's just me. So this jacket, it's cashmere. It's reversible. I love it. It comes in different colours. It comes in navy blue, light grey, a camel colour and black. And I'm probably going to end up getting the black, even though I prefer a lighter colour around my face. I feel as though I'm going to be able to wear the black more than I will any of the other colours, just with the other stuff that's in my wardrobe. Either that or the camel. I'm really, really torn. I don't know until I go and see it tomorrow. I'll vlog that tomorrow just so that you can see what there is there. But yeah, that's kind of the next thing. And then also from Fendi, there are these boots. And I think these are going to split opinion. I think these, you're either going to love them or hate them. When I first saw them, I was like, oh, because I haven't actually seen them in real life. I've only seen them online. But they've grown on me. I like that biker style, and I like the puffy, can you see it's like quilted on the ankle bit? I like how that looks, so that's another thing. And then finally, something from Dior. I am, as you know, a real Dior fan. I am wearing Dior, I love the brand, and they have got so many nice things out at the moment. But one thing I really like are these shoes, and they are like a ballet kind of pump. I think they come in other colours as well. Like I think they come in black and in pink, and I really like the pink versions. And I like that those straps that go up the leg, like a ballet shoe, it looks like you can remove those and wear it without them. So if you're like, yeah, I like the shoe, but I don't want that, you can actually remove it and wear it without. So they're the kind of things that I'm looking at the moment. And I don't know, here's the thing, here's where it feeds into the constants. So I had one of you email me 2 days ago, and we got talking on email, and I won't say your name or your username because I don't know whether you're cool with that, but hopefully when I tell you this story, if you are watching this, you'll be like, oh, okay, that's me. So we were talking about 2 or 3 days ago, maybe over the weekend, and you said, I know you're into the constants. Here's a link to a video on how Hermes create their bags. And we got talking, and I said to you, I went and watched that video, and it was really insightful. And I said to you, oh, you know what? Because we were talking about price, and I said it's difficult with the constants because that's not a cheap bag. If you buy it pre-loved, it's even more. If you can get it from the store, it's a little bit less, but it's still a lot of money. Let's say that for the spec that I want, you're looking at £10,000. It's a lot of money. And something's changed in me. It changed last autumn. And what has changed is that I am feeling different about luxury and about spending on luxury. I am feeling as though there is more to life than luxury, and I love it. And I will always be into it, and I will always have a wish list. It will always catch my eye. But compared to Sophie 5 years ago, I don't spend what I used to because I have other things that I'm putting my money to, like travel, eating out, seeing my friends and going and eating out and having a nice time and going and eating in really nice restaurants, jewellery, but quality jewellery, things that aren't costume. And all of these things that to me have more of an added value than a bag that, whilst I love it and it makes my heart sing, it's just a bag. It's just a bag. So when it comes to the Constance, and this is what I was saying to you, I said, do you know something? If Hermes themselves offered me that bag tomorrow, this week, I don't know what I would say. I don't know whether I would accept it, because I really want to go on holiday this year. David and I want to take a couple of holidays this year, but we want to do a big one where we go first class to New York, then we fly on to Vegas, then we do first class back home again. And to do it properly, to do it at the level we want to do it, is going to cost thousands of pounds. And we already know how much it's going to cost because we've looked into it. It's going to be actually on par with our trip to Singapore and Hong Kong a couple of years ago, because we did all that first class. We were like, we're going to go that far, let's spend the money and do first class and have a great time. And it was worth every penny, but that trip was super expensive. Like, I'm not going to tell you how much it was, but if I told you, unless you're really into travel and you can guess it, you just fall off your chair. But it was worth it. And I know that this trip's going to be the same, if not more. And I keep thinking that's why I am almost tempted not to get the Hermes right now, because that is £10,000 towards my first class holiday to the States. And that is what I'm gunning for at the moment. That's really what I'm after at the moment. And we're thinking about doing it towards the end of the year, because we like to get away. When it starts to get all dark and horrible, we like to get away. So that's kind of like the plan. That's what we're thinking about doing. And I'm not going to come on here and say I'm never going to buy that bag. I never say never. I'm not saying that I wouldn't buy it pre-loved. I'm not saying that I won't decide to sell all of the stuff I spoke to you about earlier and then decide to put that money towards the Constance. I'm just saying right now, at the moment, I wouldn't go for it. I wouldn't buy it. I don't know what's happened to me. I don't know what's happened to me. But let me know what you think. If Hermes contacted me and offered me this bag, what should I do? Some of you might say buy it and flip it. Some of you might say let it go. Some of you might say buy it and enjoy it. Let me know. It's a very first world problem thing to be in. But it's one that I have thought of recently because I've had so many of you emailing me about that bag. I've had so many of you emailing me saying, have you been offered it yet? What's going on with it? Are you going to go and get it? And, you know, as I've said, I just don't know anymore. So let me know what you think. I want to thank all of you for watching, and come back and join me on Sunday for the next video.